What is going on, everybody? I'm out here at one of my favorite archery ranges in southwest Missouri. Today we're going to be doing a few different things. We're going to shoot some arrows to start, get warmed up, but then we have 12 new gold tip hunter pros that we're going to kind of just film in 60 frames per second, and then when I get back to the house we're going to play them back. We're going to slow that footage down and we're going to see which ones kind of shoot the best coming out of the bow at 40 yards here. After that, we have the Beast decap system. I just got some camera footage this morning in my Kansas property, and there's a whole mess of turkeys out there. So looks like they finally showed up. Super happy about that. And then we also have some broadheads. We have some VPA archery 125 grain fixed blade. We have some Grim Reapers. Obviously we have a practice tip for that. And then we have our tried and true Beast broadhead practice tips as well. So once we find the arrows that we like the best, that feel the best coming out of this bow, look the best downrange, then we're going to kind of start messing around with some different tips. Now honestly, I'm probably only going to shoot the Beast this year. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. But I do want to throw some fixed blades on these arrows to see if I can just get a little bit more information from it. That's kind of the idea. But right now, let's go ahead and get warmed up, shoot some arrows. We did make some changes to the bow. This is still the Matthews VXR, but I took off the crispy style grip and went back to the engaged side plates and wrapped it in some Bomar tape. And I just love the way it feels. It is, I should have done this the whole time. It feels so much better to me. And one of the things that I found out about this grip tape is just how comfortable it is. It kind of just makes me want to pick up the bow a little bit more. It could just be because it's new, it could just be because it's kind of exciting a little bit, but that's how it feels currently. And then our strings here, these are custom made strings out of Neosho, Missouri, a brand called Goat Strings out of Neosho. And the story is that he is a former gas employee and started making his own strings. So these actually do have my bow shop Eagle Outdoors logo on there. So instead of his own logo, they did the Eagle Outdoors. Who knows, maybe one day we'll get our own logo on some bow strings, but in the meantime, this is kind of what we're working with. So really happy with how things are sighted in and looking. I still may switch up my sight this year. The Trek Pro is looking really good to me. I like how light it is. I can get the 2-pin or 3-pin single stack slider just like I have here with the Spot Hog, but it's supposed to be a lot lighter. So we might be switching over to that. Obviously we'll have to do a new resighting in and all of that, but just some kind of thoughts on how things are looking here. But these are 300 grain Hunter Pros with a 125 grain field point, tack vanes, tack wraps. These are cut down to 28 inches. So, you know, I have a relatively short draw length for being 6'4". You would think it's maxed out 30, 31. It's not. I think it's whatever the E mods are. So, can't remember. All I do know is that I cut this down, and I had this bow chrono, a 436 grain arrow, launch speed of 278 feet per second. So, you know, this is kind of one of those things where 436 grains at 278 out of a 2020 Matthews VXR. If people want to talk about speed, I mean, that's I'm just saying, you can still shoot a 4-year-old bow and still get some decent numbers out of it. So, oh man, I worked out earlier. That's not going to help. So unfortunately, my bow tech forgot to put on the monkey tails So I do have some of those coming in the mail today. Should quiet it up a little bit. So we'll shoot a dozen here and then get warmed up pretty good, pull these, and then we'll kind of go 1 through 12 and see how it's looking. So I'll stop talking, focus on shooting, and we'll get warm. I'm sure you all know how it is. When your fiance calls, you do have to answer. Total on train. Felt great. I've seen it do some tail spins down there, so that might not be the one. Looks good. I've seen that one kind of catching some weird tailwind too. There goes a tick. Number 8. Number 9. Some of those were drifting super crazy. You can already tell I'm not happy with a few of them. few of them looked really good and solid, so you know, I'd like to have maybe, I have a 6-arrow quiver. I really don't like taking 6 arrows out in the field. If I could find 3 or 4 that I know are perfect and can then kind of tune them further with a fixed blade broadhead, and then some of the beast practice tips and the Grim Reaper practice tips, I feel like I'll have some pretty reliable arrows. But I'm going to review the footage. In the meantime, we're going to switch over to the Beast decap, throw that practice tip on there, and see how that sucker flies.